Hello and welcome to another phone game person video. I am the phone game person and we are playing the RAVENTHAL. So, is it the RAVENTHAL or RAVENTHAL? I think it's just RAVENTHAL. Anyways, if you've seen the previous episode, we just escaped a troll and we have to make our way home. We have a stick that was falling on the ground. That was fallen on the ground as a weapon. So let's see. Okay, here's another of them cutscenes. Hold there! You turn to see a strange, colorful lizard flying towards you with frantically flapping wings. It looks far too fat to stay in the air. A fat lizard, that's. Yes. What are you? I'm Isabel, a resident of Reventhal, at your service. The weird little thing does a sort of comic bow in midair. Okay, so this is a guy who lives in Reventhal. So now we know that we are in Reventhal. Of course, we knew that we. I knew that we were in Reventhal, but now we know that we are in Reventhal. You know what I mean. The Reventhal? Is that where I am? Indeed it is. Your heart sinks. If this is the Reventhal, things are worse than you first thought. What exactly are you? Some kind of a butterfly lizard? Okay. So it does look like a butterfly lizard in the picture. If I touch it, what happens? What is it? Does it? Okay, nothing. Anyways, the weird creature audibly huffs. I am a dragon. You don't look like it. Okay, you really aren't. No, really. I have never met a dragon before. I thought you'd be bigger. Now, if in real life I wouldn't dismiss this guy as or person, I don't know whether. Oh, I forgot the name already. Oh my god. I'm such a bad rememberer. Listener, I wouldn't say rememberer. But no, really, I would say this. I would, in real life, if I met someone like that, I would say this. So, yeah, I'm just as big as I need to be, says the thing's Omni. Okay, that's okay. Wise, I guess. Do you know how I got here? I didn't see. There was a terrible commotion at Winzel's hut last night, but no surprise there. The squirrels have been going crazy recently. Winzel. Who is Winzel and why does his name sound like a medicine? The wizard out west. Been here for ages. Oh, the wizard out west. Is that the wizard the troll was talking about? I have to see. Been here for ages, up to no good, no doubt. The creature flaps thoughtfully. I could help you get back to your village. So this guy can help me get back to my village for a price, of course. Should I trust him? There's no reason I shouldn't trust him. So you won't last long on your own. The squirrels will. Okay, so the squirrels. I think he means something else when he says the squirrels because you know, or the undead or the troll, of course. And I need to leave the forest as well. So safety numbers. Yes. What do you say? Why do you need to leave the forest now? I have actually taken up on his offer and I have accepted it. I am just waiting for the right dialogue to show up. But I think yeah, safety numbers is a good thing, especially when I have a stick to protect myself from the undead and the troll and even worse the squirrels. So why do you need to leave the forest? The creature visibly bristles. It's just time for me to leave. What can I say? So I can say, okay, it's a deal. Or nice meeting you and everything, but I don't think I have much use for a fake dragon. Of course, I had pre decided that I was going to take him along, so yay! Excellent! The weird thing looks delighted. We shall set off at once. How do we get out of here anyway? Okay, so now I have a another person in my party. Yay, strength in numbers. Wonderful. There is a lake in the northwest. Now I have to remember all of this because this is a very primitive game, so it's not going to really tell me a lot. But okay, there's a lake to the northwest, so we need to go to the northwest. I could probably fly to the other side, but perhaps not. It's a long way. There is a path leading out somewhere to the northeast, though, and perhaps that's the best way to start. So I'll have to go all the way to the northeast and then I'll have to go to the northwest, which is okay. So you're not really sure? Of course not. Now let's go. This is going to be one weird day. And that is how There are two people in my party now, which is wonderful. So now this is the character sheet that we have. So they just tell us about the character sheet, the spells and the rates and effects. But I kind of know, been playing these kind of games for a long time. So we've got Esbel, the pseudo dragon, and we have all of his stats over here, and we've got Hafel, the human. I am quite sure that I had put in some other name, but I guess we have Hafel now. Anyways, let's return to the game screen. So we need to go northwest. So I'm not going to waste my time going into the forest like this. So oh okay, there's some kind of a pit here. Do I want to go in there? Not right now. I will try to see if I can find a way. Yeah. Oh, from the north, you hear a giggling noise. You turn quickly to see a small winged creature flitting back into the forest. A fairy, if you're not mistaken. Oh, okay. So be careful of the fairies, Isabel warns. Flapping near your ear. They look cute, but they can be pretty nasty. So what do I want to say? Thanks for the warning, Isabel. You're just jealous because they don't buzz when they flap their wings. I don't think we're that good friends, me and Isabel. But I'm going to be good to him. I'm going to be good to the guy. Okay, so that's just okay. So I'm just going to go as much east as I can and then start going. The woodland path of the sodden leaves and twigs gradually hardens, and you find yourself increasingly stepping into lumps of cold stone. That's okay. Isabel flaps around your head. Careful now, it hisses. You're heading out into the old quarry area. This is where Torkal has made its nest. Okay, so Torkal has made his nest here. Okay, I think I'll go the other way then. Why don't you scout ahead and see if it is at home? Do you think it's at home? Okay, so I don't know what to do here. I mean, I could ask him to scout, but I don't want to put Esbel in harm's way. And I think it's too early to get into a fight at this point. So I just asked him, do you think it's at its home? The only way to find out, and I suggest we don't go there. But okay, you might be right. Yeah, so I don't want to really go there right now. Of course, there is going to be a time when I will go there. You notice the tripwire slide. Oh, there was a tripwire. Okay, slightly too late. A branch whips out from the undergrowth at ankle height, covered in sharpened wooden stakes. Okay, so I'll jump. You leap over the trap on pure instinct. That was close. Fiery traps, Isabel grumbles. Came close to losing her kneecaps there. Yeah, well, some help you are. Try keeping an eye out for traps, will you? You're right. Okay. So now I'm going to be a little friendly with this guy. You know, now that we are companions in the journey. Stop right there. The voice is thin, and it takes a moment to spot the source. A very small figure in dark clothes, lurking in the in the shade of the forest. Shadows. So I can say I go where I please, or I can be polite to the fairy. Now fairies are nasty creatures, as Esbel told me. Do I really want to pick a fight with a fairy? I don't know if a fairy is powerful or not. So I'm going to play it safe. The fairy sniffs disdainfully. Well, you couldn't harm me if you tried. Anyways, look at you. You're a mess. Hey, come on. I mean, I'm not gonna take that. Um, but I will just retaliate in without insulting her. So, well, I'm in great shape. Great shape. The fairy looks at you. Caustically, you look awful. The squirrels would have you for what is the deal with squirrels here? I need to see them for myself because everybody keeps talking of them as if they're like some giant monsters or something. Okay, what have you got against the squirrels? Right, that's it. You little okay. I'm not going to attack the fairy, of course. I don't want to fight anyone right now, but let's see. Let's see. Let's. I need to know about the squirrels. Have you not seen them? Vicious little bastards, the lot of them. I don't know what they're up to, but they're killing everything in sight at the minute. Okay, so squirrels killing everything. It's hard to imagine. No, like I don't know. It's just hard to imagine. And you're killing them on sight, which I guess kind of makes it even. The fairy goes red. Hey, they started it. One minute I was minding my own business quite happily. The next thing I was barricading my home against an onslaught of bloody squirrels. Now we have to take into consideration that these creatures are small in size. So maybe the squirrels that they're talking about are actual, regular sized squirrels, which are as big as these creatures or even bigger, and which is why squirrels are an issue here. Well, whatever. You're clearly not going to be of much use, so I'll leave you. Okay, I'm sorry. I meant no offense. I'm sure you have good reasons. Again, I want to establish a good relationship with the fairy. You turn and start walking away from the fairy, who is wringing her hands indecisively for some reason. You've taken a few steps when she calls. Okay, so wait a minute. Yes, I stop and turn around, of course. To your surprise, the fairy is looking really downcast and forlorn, like someone just poured a bucket of water on her. Off her. See, there's a typo. I found a typo in the game. Anyways, look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry if I offended you. I'm just not very good with people. Whatever. Fairy, get out of here. Ah, don't worry about it. No offense taken, really. Of course, don't worry about it. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Really? She looks visibly relieved. Sometimes I don't know, my mouth just gets away from me. I don't know why it happens. She bows in midair. I'm Rani. Nice to meet you. Oh, Rani, Indian name. Wonderful. Do you know how I got out of the forest, Rani? The Fury nods. Yes, there is a path in the northeast of the forest. Oh, do you know how I could get out of the. Okay, that's what I asked. I'm so sorry if I misread it. If you read it while looking at the screen, good for you. If you didn't, it was a different question. The fairy nods. Yes, there is a path in the northeast of the forest that takes you back to the village of Gideon. I can show you if you like. Yes, of course, travel with me. Well, only if you like, and only as far as the path out of here. It's the least I can do, really. I don't mean any offense, but you would get in the way. Well, I would not have said that in real life, but that's the only option, so I have to. I would not. I would be a great help. I know the traps of the forest. I can pick locks. I can hold my own in a fight. Well, as long as I'm throwing things from a distance and not actually getting hit, I'd be great help. Traps. Yes, I would need disarming of traps later on. Yeah, of course, of course. I welcome you. I welcome your help, Rani. Right, a squirrel hating fury. This day can't get worse. Okay, great. Let's get going. And if we happen to slaughter a load of squirrels on the way, so much the better. So now we have our second companion. So we have a fairy whose name is Rani, and we have a pseudo dragon, Ezel. Ezel, his name is Ezel, right? Why do I keep forgetting his name? Esbel. It's Esbel. And Havel. Esbel and Havel and Rani will now adventure. So that's it for today's episode. Now we have an actual party, we have an actual team. And the next thing that we're going to do is going to try to find our way back to Gideon. Will we be able to find our way back to Gideon? Is it going to be that easy, or are we going to run into some major troubles on the way? Find out in the next episode. Take care and bye bye.